Hey and welcome to Neverwintans with Awaken. So let's go over the Harvester of Nightmares event and how you can go through it to obtain the best possible rewards. Also, a quick note, make sure you actually save up those tokens of achievement. When we go and look at the store for this event, you can see that with these achievement tokens, you can purchase a golden account-wide warhorse, giving you golden touch, much like tunnel vision with the highest magnitude for single target, and an equipped power of just critical avoidance. Otherwise, nothing special about this mount, it's just a horse with some fancy armor. These tokens of achievements you could spend on getting coalescent wards and bags of holding, but I highly recommend not doing so. Now, those of you who have already obtained this golden warhorse, myself being one of them, then rather than spending them on these alternative rewards, you want to save them up, because Corrupted Studios have stated they're working on a new companion that you'll be able to purchase with these achievement tokens. Now, whether or not this companion shall be unique or anything to Neverwinter itself, that is unsure. The Golden Warhorse was unique with regards to its combat power, so hopefully the companion that they introduced will also be somewhat similarly powerful and hopefully even legendary or mythic. So I would definitely recommend, if you've got the patience, save up those achievement tokens. Alright, so let's go into the basics of this event. Every day you'll go to himself right here and you'll obtain this daily quest, Haunting the Harvester, and this will require you to queue up and you'll obtain this dream-filled cache. So you just accept that and you can look in the queue tab here and you'll be able to queue up into this event, Harvester's Nightmare Incursion. However, you will have the ability to go and repeat that quest every day. You can see I currently have two of the quests. One is the daily quest, which will give this dream-filled cache, and the second one's Inception, which will give Cache of Echoes. Cache of Echoes will allow you to grind out more of those tokens of participation, which is not such a bad thing to do, but in my opinion, not really worth the grind, since you will only obtain one or two more of these tokens, and it's based on RNG, and you can see these tokens, you'll be using them to purchase Mountain Companion upgrade tokens, along with a bunch of these Marks of Potency and even Enchanting Stones. Don't recommend bothering with the blood rubies. So if you go and complete those daily quests along with the repeatable quests to obtain your maximum amount of these participation tokens, you can get a total of 49 per event. The event will last a total of 21 days, as we can see there. Keep in mind when you do this event that you will only be able to earn the tokens once per day on one character. You won't be able to go and do these multiple quests on different characters to obtain the rewards, and thus you want to make sure you're doing them on the character at which you want the tokens on. But it only really matters with the token of achievement, which you will earn upon completing the 14th day, and you can track your progress in the events tab here. You can see I have 2 out of 21 days, and when this says 13 out of 21 days, that means the next day I will earn my token of achievement. So make sure you go and do that 14th day on the character at which you want this token of achievement, as you will ideally want all of those tokens of achievement on one character. It won't really matter which, since when you go and purchase your rewards, they will be all account bound, so you'll be able to transfer them to whichever character needs them the most. So the easiest method to do so is go to your zone chat /zone space and go plus event. If nobody's picking up anything, you can always go and say you're looking for people for the event and just go and invite all of those people who are saying plus event. That'd be a very easy way to do it. So you'll get invited by some random person, or you create your own queue, and then you go and you queue up and you load the Harvester's Nightmare. Now this is very simple. You're going to group up into these portal areas, and then you get a cutscene where you step into some sleeper's mind, and then you're entered into an arena within one part of Protector's Enclave, and you just gotta kill all of these enemies. Very straightforward. And each of these areas will have a unique monster type. Currently I have undead, so we have a bunch of zombies, ghouls, all those different sorts of undead that you find just within this game. After about 2.5 minutes, you'll be able to enter into the next portal, which will lead you similarly into another sleeper's mind and then into your next area. So in this area we have a bunch of dinosaurs and UNT, all those enemies you'd find within Chult. Now in order to get into this queue you will need your character on maximum level of 20, and you will also need to have a minimum item level of 18,000, which shouldn't be hard once you're on that level 20. Generally, if you've joined a guild and just equipped the gear that the game has given you as you go along, then you should be at least 18,000 item level and should be able to partake within this event. Now, whether or not you should actually be worthy or useful within this at that item level, not sure, but it seems relatively easy at the moment. But I am on a 55,000 item level character, so my base damage is significantly higher than an 18,000 item level character. There we go, it's been just nearly 5 minutes, and we can continue on to the final third area. We step into our third sleeper's mind, and we appear in another area with, this time, a boss. This guy, pretty small right here, a sister of Fury from Barovia. And there we go, that's your objectives complete, and you can see you can stack both of those quests on top of each other, and we're done, so we go when we leave. So we go and we hand in those quests. Basically we have the daily one, so you'll be only able to do this once per day, and we have the repeatable one. So you may as well just go and always pick up that repeatable one. It's called Inception, and even if you don't care to go and grind it out some more on that same day, you'll be able to complete it the next time you do the daily. With that said, we've went and completed it and we got our tokens of participation. But that leads to the question of how do you get the other tokens? Well, after completing 2 weeks of this event where you would get that daily quest completed, you will obtain a token of achievement. So that leaves just the third week left, and in the third week you'll be able to earn those tokens of challenge. But in order to do so, you will have to enter into a fourth area after killing the third boss. And if you successfully complete that fourth area, you will obtain a token of challenge, which will allow you to purchase those overloads. And whoops, I didn't leave the queue, so these guys have just thrown me into another one of these. Wonderful. So there we go, we completed, well, I did my second one, and we can hand that in and see if we get another token of participation, which indeed we did. So as I was mentioning, with these tokens of challenge, you can obtain pretty much the best overloads within the game right now. Otherwise, of course, you will be able to obtain 2 of these legendary insignia choice packs, which you can then go and either upgrade, or if you just want mythic insignias, turn into dust and upgrade your current legendary insignias. It will cost you 10 legendary insignias to upgrade 1 to mythic. This event is fairly straightforward. It's just about repeating daily the same thing. The challenge will go up a little bit on the second week. You will literally just get a second boss. It will make it easier in the second arena rather than having lots of mobs. So you'll just have one arena with mobs, then an arena with bosses, and then another arena with the boss. And in the third week, you will then have the option to go into a fourth arena. So that's it for this event. Again, I warn you, don't spend those tokens of achievement on anything else. You might want to save them up for this supposed new companion that will come out down the line. And I'd like to give a special thank you to all of my channel members for helping me keep my channel going. So if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.